home for the Bobcats. KFJB-TV, streaming all year on YouTube. From Wayward Social in Marshalltown, this is Bobcat Live.
Welcome into Bobcat Live from the Gutter Point Patio. I'm Brandon Lewis, our producer tonight, David Braga. Brett Umpton starting off the show. This is the most relaxed we've ever been for a Bobcat Live.
Yeah, I like it. It's good atmosphere.
Dave and I have a good... I'm going to start the show off with a joke that this is our Bobcat Live and Chill here tonight. So anyway, thanks so much to Brett Umpton for being on tonight, kickstarting the show here tonight. The band got going on Friday night with the first home contest. Of course, you had a great crowd out there and a great game, 40-14. The final score is Marshalltown topped Ames, and you got your first big run-through of the year underway. How'd you think the marching band did?
I think they did great, working through band camp and all the fundamentals that we have to get through, welcoming in our freshman students. They did a really good job. We're at a good place in our season, thinking of our first competition in October. So we're really excited for next week to do our homecoming show, which gives the crowd 2 movements of 3, and we're going to include some props, so each game will be a little different, a little bit more activity, and we're working hard.
You're not used to having homecoming this early, though, to showcase, right?
No, yeah, usually we get the 3 movements, but it's okay. It is what it is, and the students are energized and ready for the challenge.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, talk about the theme. You got a little Agent 54 this year, right?
Yeah, I got my promo shirt on. But this is a little Mission Impossible, James Bond-esque. It has some 5-4 sections. It does play with, the thief and the chase and the love story in the middle movement. There's a heist that we're going to try and interact with a bank
You're not going to
vault.
steal like the KFJB-TV vehicle, are you?
We could if you want to make that happen.
I like that.
You can park that on the field. We'll see if Ryan will approve that. But yeah, the second movement is more of the love angle with the romantics, and we have our first movement that we're cleaning, but we also have our parade that we're getting ready for on Wednesday.
Yeah, all right. So you got to tell me, James Bond, are you a big fan of the 007 movies?
Yeah, pretty good.
Okay, all right. Or are you who's like 007 for you?
Which one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Pierce Brosnan is who I grew up with,
Yeah.
but I love Daniel Craig the most out of all the 007s.
Yeah, I'd have to go Daniel Craig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am just a little worried because we've heard for like 3 years now that they're finding a new 007, and we still have not found one.
They can. It's gotta
Anyway, so that's that is the show. We're looking forward to it. And then this year, the parade normally on Thursdays in downtown Marshalltown, but obviously there's construction going on downtown, so the parade route is, I believe, a little bit different this year. Is that right?
As far as I know, Main Street is supposed to have their grand opening on Monday.
Okay, so
the
everything
8th,
will
so
be back to...
We'll still be on
okay.
Main Street. Yeah, but Wednesday this year, because there's a big Bobcat invite on Thursday. So we're excited to show off for the community. We get a new drumline equipment, so that'll be the first showing of the new drumline equipment. Got black drums, pearl drums with black heads.
Nice.
So it's going to be pretty slick. I'm excited.
That is awesome. Of course, on Wednesday we'll have that for you. We'll have the Bobcat Live from 6 to 7, and we'll have live parade coverage outside Zeno's. So hope you stop by, have a chance to catch out the parade, and our broadcast, our very own Keith Stewart, who is here tonight, will be roaming. I'm sure he'll find you with the cam on Wednesday, okay?
Of course, good. Appreciate it.
You know, as you get, going for the year, you mentioned your movements and all that kind of stuff. How long? I mean, you've been going since early August, right? On getting ready for the whole marching band season. Yeah,
the drill writing process starts actually in May and June, and then we have the music out to the students before they leave the school year. We work on visuals. So our band camp big time was in August, and they have different movements. So it's not just moving around the field, but it's more of a visual theatrical art. So they have different things to do with their feet while they're standing in place, and there's spots for woodwind features, spots for guard features, and battery and percussion.
Awesome. How's numbers this year with marching band?
They're about 100 for our marching band, which is on par with what we have been in the past years. And we got a good freshman crew and a good leadership team that's helping us move the band forward and continuing our work. We have a new color guard instructor that's doing awesome. We have 2 new drumline techs that have been a big help, and good supporters getting the drumline ready. Of course,
Ian Doze is one of your drum majors.
Mm-hmm.
How much does Dylan annoy you?
No. He's good.
I'm kidding.
They are very energetic.
They love their band in the Doze family, just like our family as well. But it's kind of a cool thing to actually now really know. I know some of the players on the teams and everything, but knowing one of the drum majors and one of the band members and all that kind of stuff, it's kind of cool. The family connections, I'm sure, is enjoyable for you too, being the director.
Yeah, it's nice to see students come back to the town. I just was over at Lenahan doing the 5th grade recruitment and saw a past trombone player, Kaylin Smith. She was there doing some student teaching.
Cool.
At Lenahan. So I just have good connections, people coming back doing student teaching or even teaching at South Tama.
Yeah, that is really cool. Okay, so marching band season. What's on the docket as far as competitions go?
Yeah, we'll have North Polk is a new competition that we're doing on October 4th. And then the following weekend is off. Actually, before that, it's not really a competition, but a showcase on the 20th. We're excited to have a few bands come to the field and give a showcase rather than a competition, with judges giving critiques on the field, which is not usual for the normal marching band season. So they'll get to warm up on the field and work with clinicians on the field and up in the press box, and to get some tangible things that they can work on in the next week, getting ready for the competition. And then we have Oktoberfest Parade. We're doing that in the morning. Our mariachi program gets to do our first performance for Oktoberfest
Oh,
on that
really?
one.
Awesome.
We're actually doing one for the Fisher Elementary Family Gathering on the 24th. So lots of things. With the marching band, going back to that, we have October 18th is our final competition at Ankeny, the Mid-Iowa Band Championships. So we're looking forward to having all three movements ready and going before our first competition, which hasn't happened in a long time. So I'm super excited to get that working.
Yeah, that is awesome. What's the biggest thing that people maybe don't know when you're getting that? Because I was in marching band, so I kind of know a little bit. But we had almost like a football playbook of where you go with your marching band formations. And, okay, on this movement, you're here, and then you're moving it over to the 30-yard line, and then you're back. Tell me a little bit about how that goes and gets implemented for the band members to execute on the field when they're doing the formation.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. I should have brought a little visual demonstration. We have a dot book that has their music for each movement in dot and their specific coordinates, which you mentioned. So they get on the hash, they get 4 steps in front of the hash and then 2 steps inside or 2 steps outside. So very detailed computer program. And then the big charts that you mentioned are given to our drill captains, drum majors, and some section leaders to help out. But we have different forms that we have to create, and then I get to be up top moving them around and make sure all the elements work together. But it's quite fascinating how everything gets put together.
Yeah. Back in the olden days before computers, people were drawing those out, right? I mean,
yes, I have seen in the history archives big, large drill charts that are kind of like graph paper that they used to have as well that marked out where it goes, and that had to take forever to do all the dots for each of them. But back then, it wasn't as complicated. It was like you do a square here, and then you move to a circle, and then you move the square, and then you go to a line. So it's very simple. Doing it on paper, well, it didn't take as long.
Yeah, that is awesome. Brett, always great to chat with you, as always, on Bobcat Live. We look forward to seeing you next Wednesday during the parade for homecoming, and then next Friday night is the band. I wanted to get in. I have to tell you, Dylan did scores for me. I had to run to the bathroom at halftime, and I come back, and I'm like, and I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. We're only going through one format. I wanted to get you guys a little more airtime on the broadcast on Friday night, but I go to the bathroom and come back and it's already over. So
you gotta put someone else in charge.
I got to plan that out a little better next time.
Yeah,
so
appreciate that.
Anyway, all right, we continue on with Bobcat Live. When we come back, this is KFJB-TV.
Wayward Social is the place for fun. With 20 lanes of bowling, leagues for all levels, great food and drink options, an awesome arcade, there is a ton of fun to be had at Wayward Social. And that's just on the inside. Step outside and enjoy patio life at Gutter Point with drinks, shuffleboard, live music, and fun atmosphere. Follow Wayward Social on Facebook for updates on specials and live music. It is all on South 6th Street in Marshalltown. Visit wayward-social.com to plan your next visit to the place for fun.
The right insurance agent can make all the difference. Assured Partners agents represent multiple insurance companies. They can pick and choose from a larger variety of outstanding insurance options. Assured Partners also handles life and health insurance and Medicare supplement coverage. With access to local, regional, and national insurance companies, Assured Partners will create policies tailored to the coverage you need. For more information, go online to assuredpartners.com/Marshalltown. Power through partnership with Assured Partners in Marshalltown, Toledo, and West Des Moines.
Back in on the most relaxed version of Bobcat Live, Ryan, we've ever had here.
It's pretty cozy out here, I must say. It feels great.
Yeah, for sure. A busy man, Ryan Isgrigg, Activities Director for Marshalltown High School. APGAR invite for volleyball is going on. They started the night entering 2-0 with a couple of conference victories over Hoover on Tuesday, and then last Tuesday they got a nice win against Fort Dodge to open up the year. APGAR invite tonight is Solon and Waverly Shell Rock, two really good teams traditionally in volleyball.
Yeah, it's always a fun tournament. Only had 3 teams this year, unfortunately, but it's great competition for our girls. Gave Solon a good game 1 at least, but Solon and Waverly playing right now, so definitely if you're around the Roundhouse, go check out some good volleyball tonight.
Of course, one of the things, this is not an in-season sport, but one thing I have noticed, and I've had a few questions on it, baseball and softball updating the infields. How's that project going?
It's been a lot of fun to watch, man. That crew they do some good work. So, it's coming along. They've fixed a lot of things in our baseball infield, and the softball infield looks completely different. The warning track looks completely different, and it's a good difference. So, it's just an upgrade we really needed, and I think it's gonna be a lot better playing surface for our kids going forward for sure.
Yeah, really turning into a really beautiful softball complex as far as new stands, new press box there, and new scoreboard, which is a great addition there to the softball complex. Have you felt like it's kind of reinvigorated maybe some of the athletes and coaches in those programs?
Yeah, I think it definitely doesn't hurt. Like you said, new bleachers and a press box finally for hopefully you guys to keep out of the sun when you're covering our games too, right? So, it certainly helps. And the new scoreboard was funded by the Bobcat Booster Club, so that was just a really good piece to the puzzle down there this summer.
As the fall season gets underway, I know you get, especially at the high school level, you get that new round of families and student athletes, and so this is a big time of year where, as you're making plans, what sport is my grandkid playing, or my son or daughter or whatever playing, activity tickets. You guys have those for sale, right? Those are kind of the big thing.
We do, yeah. It's been a fun project. Our office has started handling that this year. So, activity tickets are for sale, and it was a little bit of a challenge to get the machine up and running to print the little passes. So we struggled with that for a little bit, but our office has really been busy, which is a good thing to see. That many people are interested in purchasing those passes, so they have them for that first volleyball game and first football game. So it's just been really cool to see that support, and obviously, the funds from those tickets go to support our kids. So it's really a win-win for both of us. And they're for sale. And if you need them, you can contact the athletic office, and Stacy and Marissa will help get you set up.
And one thing about those activity passes, they do work at Iowa Alliance Conference matches and games, right?
Yeah, for students, for high school.
Students.
Yep, for high school students. Yeah, they would be honored at a conference away events.
Of course, football kicking off last Friday night against Ames, 40-14. It was a great win, great atmosphere. We don't get fined because the students charge the field after the game, do we? Like the SEC does?
We don't. No, at least not that I know of. I haven't seen that bill yet. I hope it doesn't come. But, our kids really wanted that. And, I always say just wait till the teams get off the field, or at least till the visiting team gets off the field. The kids enjoyed it. But, it was a great win, 40-14 over Ames, and just a really good crowd atmosphere. I mean, the concession line was a mile long all night. Everything from the band to the color guard, cheerleaders, the dance team, just a really good atmosphere. And our kids get to play in the Unidome tomorrow night, and then we're back at home for homecoming. So I think it's going to be an exciting few weeks for our kids. Yeah,
that is for sure. We had a chance to go up to the Unidome yesterday and kind of, get ready for our setup, and just. Kind of rings back to 2009, last time Bobcats were there and beat Dowling and went to the championship game, that kind of thing. Have you heard some kids talking about how excited they are to be able to lace up and run out in the dome?
I have, and it was cool the other day at football at our game. I could hear it was about 5th or 6th grade kids talking about, we got to make it to the dome someday. So it was really cool to hear that, but. It's going to be interesting tomorrow night. Both fans were sitting on the same side. So, that'll be interesting. But
it always gets chippy against Waterloo East.
I don't really know what they're thinking there. But, we're under the power of the university there. And I know they've done construction to the Unidome as well. But
it looks really great, by the way.
Yeah,
it really does.
Yeah. So, what a great opportunity for our kids tomorrow night to go play there.
Yeah, that is for sure. And, of course, we talked a little bit about volleyball. And then cross country last week, the Bobcat Early Bird Invite. Last year, the Heat canceled it, but you were able to get it in, and both the girls and boys performed really well. The boys took the top spot on the title there.
Yeah, it was a really good day. Like you said, we finally got it in, because every year we seem to maybe have to pull the plug on that meet when it's too hot or we got storms rolling in. So yeah, we had great weather. The girls performed really well, and one thing about driving the Trailgater, what I do sometimes is I don't get to see the end of the race, so I just got to see Preston fly by me, and then the Grundy Center kid, who's also a very good runner, and then Carter Nunn right there with them. So, and it was kind of those three and everyone chasing. But yeah, to see our team just get first place, to start the year off in the right way, and they're in Ames tonight. And a week from today, we got the Bobcat invite. Should be around 2,300 runners, 24 schools, and come early, because of course traffic can get pretty heavy on that side of town with this meet.
Yeah, 4 runners in the top 11 for the boys. I mean, it seems like right now Chad Pedig's got a great group of runners doing a great job with those runners and excelling. I mean, it's got to be exciting for you to see how the rest of the season plays out for them.
Yeah, I mean, it was so cool to see them qualify as a team last year for state, especially on our home course. Really came down to the wire with us and Ankeny Centennial, and that was a very special moment. And yeah, I mean, we got a lot of good runners back, and I know we're Coach Pedig's, will be the first to tell you we got to have a couple of those fourth, fifth guys really step up if we want to get back there, and I think that goal is within reach this year. So hopefully they just keep getting better each meet and getting PRs, and nonetheless, I think they're gonna have a really good year again.
Yeah, as if you didn't have enough going on in the fall, girls tennis has now moved to the fall, and I know Kate Sandvik was our female athlete of the week last week. She had a really good singles day and a doubles day against Southeast Polk, and she won both of her singles matches 6-0. And to see James Christensen, he now takes over as head coach of the girls. How's that transition been in your eyes, moving the ladies to the fall?
Well, yeah, it's been interesting, and definitely a natural fit for Coach Christensen to take over. And we have Coach Bohan and Coach Thad as well. Coach Thad has also helped with the boys the last few years, so it was pretty natural for them to take the program over. And it's interesting because I know Coach Christensen will joke that he doesn't have much fall apparel for tennis. He has all of his hooded sweatshirts and stuff for tennis. So that's been unique too. I don't have to weather watch as much, I feel like, with tennis. So we've had some pretty good weather. But yeah, the girls are off to a good start. They're at home right now playing, and we've had a couple tight losses, I know, to some alliance opponents, but had a really good showing at the Ankeny invite. And Kate, like you said, Kate's been awesome, and hopefully I think we will host the regional district here as well. So it'll be hopefully cool to see hopefully someone qualify for state for Marshalltown.
Yeah, for sure. Girls swim's off to a 2-0 start as well. Wins over Mason City and Fort Dodge. Boys golf took down Des Moines Lincoln 153-210 this week. So it's just been a really good start to the fall for all the programs.
It really has. Yeah, golf's been off to a good start, and got third at Mason City last week. And 2-0 for girls swimming, and I know Coach Angie won't be as mad at me. They had to go to Fort Dodge and Mason City, 2 long road trips in a row. We're finally at home on Tuesday against the Polar Bears, so we're really looking forward to seeing them in action.
Yeah, that is for sure. Well, I know you are a busy guy. You got the APGAR invite going on, so we'll let you probably get back to work here tonight, but good to see you as always. You making the trip up tomorrow night?
I will be there. Absolutely. All right. I would not miss it.
All right. Sounds good. Ryan Isgrigg, Activities Director for Marshalltown High School. We'll take a quick time out. We're going to talk about the MFL in Marshalltown and what's going on with the younger kids as we return on Bobcat Live from Wayward Social. We're on the Gutter Point Patio on KFJB-TV.
Brown Shoe Fit has a great selection of athletic footwear. Choose from New Balance, On, Keen, Echo, and much more. Brown Shoe Fit can find the right shoe for every occasion for both men and women, including dress shoes, casual shoes, work boots, and European footwear, carrying multiple sizes and widths to ensure the best fit for you. Their expert-friendly staff is available to give you a personalized experience and can find the right shoes for what you need. Brown Shoe Fit, downtown Marshalltown, with you every step of the way.
Craving something sweet and savory? Head to your Marshalltown Dairy Queen, 711 North 3rd Avenue and 2107 South Center Street. Try the blizzard of the month, the Reese's Caramel Craze. It's packed with Reese's peanut butter cups, salted caramel truffles, and rich chocolate shavings. But hurry, it's only here for a limited time. And don't miss a DQ Classic 4-piece chicken strip baskets for just $7.49 all month long. All white meat strips, crispy fries, warm Texas toast, and your favorite dipping sauce. Get yours now at Marshalltown Dairy Queens.
Back in on Bobcat Live here on KFJB-TV. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight on Bobcat Live. Time to talk MFL here tonight, Marshalltown Football League. As I know Drew is in the crowd as well, but Melissa joining us here tonight. All right, season kicks off this weekend on Sunday. I know as always, usually during the Iowa State weekend. Of course, they got a 11 o'clock kickoff, so they make it hard for you guys to kick off. But
definitely does.
Tell me about the excitement building for this year's season. How's it been so far with all the practices going in August and everything?
Oh, it's been great. We have so many extra kids this year. Our involvement is up to 200.
Oh, wow.
That's an improvement even from last year. The kids are all excited. They've gotten their pictures taken this week. So Stolzers is very excited about that part, helping the community there.
Big shout out to John.
Exactly. We love you, John, at MFL. The kids are just so excited. They keep asking, when are we going to play? When's the first game?
Yeah.
Every time they see me out in the public, and I'm just like, it's coming, bud.
Yeah.
So it's great. I love it.
Yeah. It's always fun to see. My stepson Deegan's a freshman in high school now. It's hard to believe. But he played in the, for sure. He played in the MFL. And it's such a great, I guess, what do you want to call it? A training ground, essentially.
The fundamentals.
The fundamentals of the game and getting them ready to go and learning about teamwork and all those different things, right?
And showing up and everything else. I mean,
accountability.
Yes, teamwork, swordsmanship, fundamentals. I mean, it just starts even from first grade through sixth grade. I mean, we have those many years with those kids, and then they go to 7th and 8th grade, and then off to the high school to be a big Bobcat.
Yeah.
So scary for me, as having also a freshman playing football this year. I'm just like, oh my. He started as a MFL player, and now he's a Bobcat. I'm just like, wow, where has the time gone?
Yeah, no kidding.
I see all the fundamentals we taught as an MFL player going into his Bobcat season.
Yeah.
And so I'm so proud of the program going forward and being honored to be a part of it, to showcase what our kids can do.
Yeah. I mean, you hate to say it or hate to see it, but I've seen kids that have played MFL versus ones who don't have that experience, and you can just tell there's a little bit in that skill divide. And so it is such a huge piece. How can, maybe families that don't know about it or maybe hearing about it for the first time get involved or maybe have a starting point? And maybe it doesn't even have to be tackle. I know you were just telling me a little bit about your flag football options that there are.
Yep. So we are offering this year a new program. It is our 1st and 2nd grade padded flag program. It is going back to the very basic core fundamentals with the padded equipment on. So they're going to be dressed as a full football player, helmets, shells, pads, pants, jerseys, everything. And they're still going to learn the fundamentals of how to properly play the game and being a good teammate, along with sportsmanship and respecting the refs, along with learning the game. And, that is really the most important part, is loving that game and starting it off fresh.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, it's kind of the roots. So, how's coaching and all that kind of stuff? You have I know you had great numbers. How's been finding coaches and stuff like that this year?
A lot of the parents have stepped up. I'm so proud. Yeah. So proud. We haven't had to be, we can't offer it this year because we don't have enough coaches. That is not the case this year.
Great.
Everyone has stepped up, and I'm so proud of Marshalltown and the surrounding communities for having our coaches step up, because it's not just Marshalltown. We also have GMG. We also have Linville Sully. We also have Meskwaki. that is also a part of our MFL.
Yeah, and that's kind of the cool part. The kids get the opportunity to play those other towns and be out there and smell the grill going. And
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I was thinking. You got the 3 fields going, and then you got the concession stand going and everything. It's a great experience to go out there and see those kids playing. What else is kind of new, or how can people find out more information about different things you have going on with the MFL this year?
Well, our Facebook page, honestly. We're trying to up our media social page. I'm kind of helping out with that a little bit more this year. Coming out to the fields, coming out and just watching the kids. Every Saturday, we're there from what time did the game start?
Usually 9, I thought was the first
yeah,
one.
Usually about 9. This Sunday is
8.
Oh,
Okay.
Thanks,
okay.
dear.
Did you want to come on?
Exactly. Come on up here, honey. This weekend, it's going to be at noon because we're starting on Sunday. So
yeah.
So yeah, just come out and see what we're all about. Even if your kid's not playing, come out and show your child what they could be doing.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we look forward to it. Thanks so much for coming on. Keep up the great work. It's where it all starts, right?
Exactly. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, Melissa Anderson, give it up for her. MFL, we switch gears. We'll talk esports when we come back. This is Bobcat Live from Wayward Social on KFJB-TV.
Looking for top-notch eye care close to home? Eye Care Associates, with offices in Marshalltown, Conrad, and Toledo, has proudly served Central Iowa since 1990. Their expert team provides eye exams for all ages, designer frames, contact lens fittings, and treatment for glaucoma, cataracts, and other eye conditions. With advanced technology, a welcoming staff, and convenient online booking, your next visit is easier than ever. Visit visionsource-marshalltowneyecare.com today. Eye Care Associates, your vision is their priority.
How can you help Marshalltown High School and enjoy a mouth-watering burger at the same time? By ordering the Bobcat Burger at Legends American Grill. 2 quarter-pound patties with crisp bacon strips, sautéed onions, and melted American cheddar, jack, and Swiss cheeses on top of fresh shredded lettuce on a toasted bun. It's absolutely delicious. $1 from every Bobcat Burger sold is donated by Legends to Marshalltown High School activities. So, enjoy a Bobcat Burger and help MHS. The Bobcat Burger, another exclusive from Legends American Grill in Marshalltown.
Back in on Bobcat Live. We are on the Gutter Point Patio tonight and Wayward Social as we welcome in Sebastian Ramirez, fall head coach for Esports. And I was talking to Logan Wolf, and I know he kind of coordinates with you a lot with the Esports program, and you were just sharing a little bit, too, in his excitement for the season and the turnout. But you've had an even bigger uptick in your Esports athletes as well, too. How's that been going?
Yeah, it was a little unexpected. Normally, I don't have to eliminate some people or kids from trying out. This year, I did have to choose our team. We have full teams on Smash and Rainbow, so it was great. A little pressure at first, but once things are settling down, I think we have a good team on both sides.
Well, and we hear the same thing about MCC. They've had a tremendous program that's had a lot of success, and they have huge numbers in that esports program as well. I remember I did an interview with you a few years back when it really started going, the esports program, and now looking at it, did you ever think it would grow to what it is today?
I had hopes that I did, and I still expect hopefully to get bigger. So hopefully that also includes more staff, because with the amount of kids that are trying out more and more every year, it's getting harder for us to be able to coach both games.
Yeah,
it's exciting that's growing. So MCC is done great too with the state finals being hosted here. So we work a lot with them closely. So they're
How cool is it to know, like, maybe you coach somebody at Marshalltown, and I know there's quite a few that have gone out there and played esports at Marshalltown and now are playing at MCC. Well, I'm sure that's got to be rewarding for you, right?
Yeah, it a little bit inside of me tears up when I see them go and they get that award. But it's like feel almost like a parent sometimes, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that is really cool. So the season just about ready to get going as the 2005 or 2025. Wow, I'm dating myself, but that was the year I graduated. But the fall schedule gets going. Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. That first match will be on the 16th of September, and you'll take on Ames as well as matches against Nevada, DCG, North Polk, Waukee, Urbandale, and Gilbert. For somebody who's maybe not used to Super Smash Brothers or whatever that whatever games you might be playing, Super Siege as well, but tell me a little bit about what the training aspect is when you're getting ready for Super Smash Brothers, and how that goes for some of the athletes on kind of that Monday through Friday basis of maybe training with teammates and that kind of thing.
It's a lot of. We'll be honest. I'm not the greatest at Smash. A lot of these kids are way better than me, so they might know the game. They do know the game better than I do. But I do my research. A lot of it's timing. People might think it's just smashing buttons, kind of like Street Fighter in a way, but of course a little bit more appropriate for school setting.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just learning the combos. Some of the characters have special abilities that they have to understand and time right what works. Weaknesses for others. So it's a little bit of studying on and off time. YouTube videos that, of course, help students a lot. But I'm still learning myself, too. So.
I'm sure there's always different things that you didn't learn or didn't know and that you learned. So Rainbow Six Siege as well. This season will get going on the 18th, just a couple of days later. Waterloo East, as you'll kick off the season there. And then Abraham, Lincoln, Council Bluffs, Thomas Jefferson, Council Bluffs, Waukee, Clark, Iowa Falls, Alden, and Urbandale. How have you seen other schools grow as well? Because it seems like I'm seeing a couple new schools on your schedule that maybe I haven't seen in the past. Have they been growing as well?
I haven't kept up much, but I didn't see some new schools at finals. We qualified last year, and they were a good team. Like you said, I've seen the list grow as well when we're on the schools participating, and we see like our divisions.
Mm-hmm.
Those have also grown as well. Waterloo East is actually going to be a really good test for us in a couple of weeks. They were the champs last year, so I'll kind of see how our new students have joined us, how the chemistry works with our existing students, and hopefully, of course, we always hope for the best for our team. So.
Yeah. So when they practice Rainbow Six Siege, they're working as a team. So I mean, it's not just playing a video game. It is, things where you're trying to improve your communication with others and work as a team and find a common goal, right?
Yeah, so this one is the one more in my area as I play with. So, you're like you said, you're correct. A lot of it's communication, teaching the kids to, of course, not talk over each other. Sometimes they talk a little too much. Get them. There's sometimes where there's like knowing the map. In a way, Wolf kind of helps us too because he's mentioned that he's been on the SWAT team, so so he teaches a little bit of call outs and.
I'm an expert. Let me lead this. That's funny. What's been kind of the most rewarding thing as far as being a coach so far in the esports program?
Seeing that, watching the kids grow. That I've seen them make friends in the room. They're always willing, with a little bit of persistence, they're willing to learn.
Mm-hmm.
But the majority is just watching them grow and get excited for the program.
We've got Aiden and Omar coming up next. Tell me a little bit about these guys, what you like about them, having them in the esports program.
Yeah, both of them have started with me since the program started, I think, 3 years ago now.
Yeah.
Omar is on the Siege team, and Aiden's on the Smash team, and those guys have gotten very familiar how the program runs. They are good communicators with me and the other students as well, so they help out a lot in the room, getting it set up and getting the kids signed up. They are good leaders. That is why I've chosen to come up here.
Yeah, that's awesome. We look forward to having them on. If anybody wants to watch both the fall competitions, what can they do? Where can they find you to be able to do that?
On our Bobcat YouTube page, which should be on our...
Okay. I know you did some stuff with Twitch as well, too, I believe, right, in the past?
You know, I'm sorry, I'm not the person. I work in tech, and I don't know where...
I was going to mention, the YouTube channel, I know you can view some of the stuff on there, so that's kind of fun. It is always great to see, just you mentioned, some of them, maybe talking and stuff like that, but it's funny to see that passion come out in them and maybe show a different side to some of the kids you didn't know they had, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's exciting to see that.
Yeah, for sure. Sebastian, great to have you on tonight. Appreciate the time, and good luck this fall.
Thank you.
All right, that is Sebastian on with us here this evening as we continue our esports chat, as Aiden and Omar will join us as we'll continue right after this on KFJB-TV.
At Lennox Employees Credit Union, we take care of you like family. We're all about personal service, going above and beyond for our members. Whether it's home, auto, or other financial services, we're here for you. Take advantage of our always low interest rates or exclusive perks being a member can bring. Unlike others within personal services, at Lennox Employees Credit Union, we're all about that personal service. We find great joy meeting with our members to discuss their financial needs or big dreams. It's easy to become a member. Stop in today. Lennox Employees Credit Union, a family place.
Back in on Bobcat Live. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button on our YouTube channel, and be sure to turn on those upcoming notifications, and don't miss any of our action coming up on Bobcat Live, as we've got football tomorrow night. We'll talk football coming up, but we've got Aiden Pantel on here tonight. How are you? You're all right? All right. Well, thanks so much for coming on tonight and making your debut. All right, so tell me, which game are you playing this fall?
So I'm playing Super Smash Bros. This season.
Okay. All right, so tell me about what makes you a good Super Smash Brothers player.
Well, I've been playing for quite a while, since I was 8. And, well, I've practiced a lot.
Yeah. What do you like most about the game itself? Just the challenge of it, or what would it be?
Probably like the challenge and like competitive nature of it.
Mm-hmm. Do you play during the winter as well, or do you just do fall?
I just do fall.
Oh, just do fall? Okay. I'm intrigued too. What other games do you like to play outside of Super Smash Brothers? Is that like the go-to game for you?
No, there's a lot more I'd rather play than.
Well, what's your top game outside of Super Smash Brothers, Seth?
Probably would be like Call of Duty or something.
Okay. All right. Those good games as well. All right. So the season gets going with Super Smash Brothers against Ames. How much are you looking forward to getting the season started and seeing what Ames is made of?
I'm ready more to see how like the rest of the team does and how we do.
Yeah. Coach Ramirez mentioned that you guys have been both with the program kind of pretty much since the inception of it. So, did you ever think that Aiden, that the program would grow to what it is today?
Yeah, eventually it would have, with more like freshmen that played during like the pandemic era.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Welcome Omar Torres as well here to Bobcat Live. So you play Rainbow Six Siege, right?
Yes.
All right. So tell me a little bit about what you love about that game and what makes it so fun to play.
Probably like the team chemistry, all like the gun skill you have to have, and how much you have to know about the map and all that.
Mm-hmm. What's that like working with your other teammates and communicating? I mean, do you kind of look at the time and like, oh man, an hour's gone. We've been pretty locked into this game.
Yeah, that's how it feels.
So the season gets going against Waterloo East. Coach mentioned that Waterloo East is a pretty tough competition. So what do you know you need to do well kind of heading into that matchup?
We're probably going to need to focus in, practice on our comms and our sight setups, and work on our gun skill.
Yeah. So you also, since the inception of the program, what's your thoughts on seeing it from day one to now, where Coach mentioned, I mean, it's just so many people turning out to be part of the esports program.
Yeah, a lot of people are trying to get into it. It's nice.
Yeah. Do you guys have interest in trying to go to MCC one day?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. How cool has it been to see that not only are you guys having success, but they're having success as well?
It's good.
Yeah. It's definitely kind of does it feel like Marshalltown's kind of a hub for esports in your eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got to be a pretty cool element. All right, other activities or things you guys are involved in during the year?
I play soccer during the spring.
Okay. All right. Aiden, how about you?
I don't do much else.
Okay. All right. So how, for somebody like you, I think that's kind of a cool angle where, you play esports. It's kind of got to be a great outlet for other kids who maybe didn't feel like, maybe football or something else wasn't up their interest level, that kind of thing. How for you, what would you say to a kid who maybe feels the same way and esports might be something good for them?
I'd probably recommend it maybe, and then see if they try it or not.
Yeah. Well, you guys, hope you have a great season. I know you're probably itching to get it going, right?
Yeah,
for sure. Awesome. Well, thanks so much for being a part of Bobcat Live tonight. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, give it up for Aiden and Omar with us from the esports program. And when we come back, we'll switch gears. We'll talk to Duncan Furch. We'll be up in his neck of the woods when we come back right here on KFJB-TV.
Pick up your 2025 Marshalltown Bobcat football roster t-shirt at adletengraving24.com. That's adletengraving24.com. Or stop by Adlet Engraving in Screen Print 307 Riverside in Marshalltown. Good luck, Bobcats.
You look forward to retirement as your time to relax. But now that it's here, turns out relaxation is overrated and you'd rather get back to work with an idea of your own. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When retirement plans change course, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
YMCC, competitive athletics, affordable tuition, on-campus living, online courses plus 2 campus locations, unique programs, career training, small classes, short-term hands-on training. Choose MCC.
We're live on the Gutter Point Patio at Wayward Social, Bobcat Live. Welcome in Duncan Furch, defensive coordinator for the Marshalltown Bobcats. Yesterday went up to the Unidome, got a little tour in the lay of the land for our camera set up tomorrow night, and I got to tell you what, man, those renovations are nice.
Yeah, I've only seen the pictures, but it's looking pretty good. Not quite done yet, but yeah.
Finally, the multicolor seats are gone. I never understood why they put multicolor seats in there, but that's a moot point at this point. They're all purple now.
So. Oh, yeah, the purple looks a lot better.
Yeah, it does look really good. Kind of a cool investment in the Unidome itself because of so many things that it hosts as far as postseason play. I know they do concerts. They used to do trade home shows. And, oh, by the way, UNI Panther football plays their home games. Basketball also used to play in the Unidome before the McLeod Center. You played there. Biggest memory or what kind of feeling might come through as you guys take the field tomorrow night?
We'll be coming out of the other side, so
The
we're the
visitor
away
side?
team. So that'll be
Yeah.
a little weird standing on the other sideline too. So, but
Do
yeah,
they still have all the years of championships, of conference, and all that kind of stuff on
Yep,
that
and
visitor
playoff
side?
appearances. Yep.
Yeah, so I always thought that was kind of a cool entrance for the other team to see
Yep.
all the accomplishments
home,
as well.
home record in the dome or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, you were continue. Sorry, I cut you off there.
Yeah, just be on the different sideline, but it'll be cool. Go back on the field. It's been a while. 2018, I think, the last time played a game there. So just a few years.
Just a few years. What are the guys saying? What do they think? Are they pretty excited about the opportunity to play there?
I think so. They haven't said like too much. I think like it's cool to go up there, but it's just another game too. So got to go out there and perform.
Yeah, for sure. And the opponent tomorrow night is going to be Waterloo East. They're 0-1. 50-7 was the final score. They were held to negative 12 rushing yards last week in that loss to Waterloo West. So, when you look at them, they've got pretty good exterior. The outside linemen, the tackles are both pretty big. Their interior linemen a little bit smaller. So, when you look at the trench game on your defensive line, how do you kind of plan to attack and make sure that you do shut that run game down tomorrow?
Yeah, a lot of those negative yards were from like bad snaps when they're in shotgun, maybe not even running the ball. But yeah, their tackles are big, like you said. Just pretty much what we did last week. Our backers flying around, and D linemen, if they're not making a play, they're getting double teamed. So taking two, so backers are free. Just kind of flying around is what we kind of live by, to be honest.
Yeah, your win 40-14 over Ames last Friday night, a heck of a win, a great. I know you could probably, like I mentioned, head coach Adam Goodvin, you could probably nitpick this here or there, and obviously the personal fouls didn't help on the last drive before halftime. They score late, make it 12-7, but the response from the offense and the defense out of halftime, you scored 3 times, go up, take the lead. You had a couple fumble recoveries in the game. I mean, you had to come away feeling pretty good about that defensive performance, right?
Yeah, 12-7 coming out of half, and we're third and 9. Then Jamison breaks a big run, and I think we get them 4 or 5 plays, get the ball back and score. I could kind of tell their D-line was starting to get a little tired. It's what our offense is, the point of it. It's a good thing. I like it as the D coordinator.
Yeah.
Keep the ball, run the ball.
Yeah. Last year and a few years in the past, we've seen you switch from kind of a 3-4 to a 4-3, basically, just depending on personnel. Do you envision pretty much a 3-4 all year this year?
Yeah, we'll see everyone we get back next week, because I do like 4 down linemen. It makes the rush lanes and pass. 3 linemen isn't the best passing. You always got to bring a backer, but we'll see. Yeah, pretty much this week 3-4, but after this we'll see how many guys, big boys, we get back and can get going.
Coming into this year, you bring 4 out of your top 5 tacklers back. You do lose Davis Ragland, but I saw it on Friday night. It seemed like a couple of those guys, the 4 out of 5 are in that linebacker crew. Also Unga Pramana returning, that was a top 5 tackler for you last year. How do you feel, tackling and the leadership and all that and really that fundamental game was last week?
Yeah, we scrimmage washed the week before, and it just had a couple older guys. Zach Wilder, you'll have him just ask we need to do maybe just more downhill. And in a 3-4 it is different. You have the guards, no one's over them. They sprint right at our inside backers, and just a little different fits, and that we worked on just playing faster. And that's a nice thing about having the older kids, right? You trust them, they can tell you. Mm-hmm. It's just it's a nice thing to have that experience back.
We're going to have Declan Green on coming up in a little bit as well, too. He's new into that linebacker crew this year. How has he handled it? Because, there's a little bit of prestige in that linebacking crew in Marshalltown history.
Yeah, he's done well. He's playing the will backer, so it's the weak side guy, but he had a good first game. Zane got in there at linebacker for the first time for us, so a lot of guys producing in different spots for us, but doing well. All the guys that were here all summer, so I expect that.
Yeah, Talon Halstead didn't fill up the stat sheet, but he was kind of in and around on a lot of plays last week. He's a tall, lanky guy that, Coach Goodvin mentioned, hats off to you, kind of exploring his possibility at rushing at edge there. So how do you kind of look at that each and every year and assess, here's who we have, here's how maybe we can maximize their potential?
Yeah, it'd be tough. Our DBs, we're pretty deep at DBs, so we're like, he said he weighs 215. He's like 6'3", 6'4". I'm like, dude, we need you on the field, and defensive end is what you can do. And each day he gets better. He learns a little more because he's so new at it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, he's doing a great job taking every rep at DN for us. It's really, really helpful. He's done a great job so far.
Yeah, one guy I just really loved watching. He was one of those players last year that I felt like didn't always make, the big plays like, Jamison Ehouse was making some interceptions last year and flying all over the place, but he was just reliable and consistent, and that was Juan Pablo Perez.
Yeah.
And he got injured last week, and Coach mentioned that he, is recovering and that kind of thing, but just feel terrible for the senior to lose him last week in that game against Ames. Who are you looking to kind of step up and replace him? And also your thoughts on Juan Pablo Perez as a player. He just seemed like a good team leader out there for you guys and consistent.
Yeah, he's definitely our best tackling safety. So losing him, coming down to Phil, it's gonna be really tough. He's just such a good kid. Had him freshman year in class, so it's just tough a little bit. Yeah, replacing him, move Onga back there a little bit, get Kyle Smith at corner a little bit. Jacob Hayes knows pretty much everything in the secondary. He can play any of those four. So we have older guys too, but it's going to be tough to replace Juan.
Yeah, that is for sure. All right, kind of last question for you. Kind of that big key to victory on the defensive end, winning your side of the ball against East tomorrow night.
Yeah, I had a couple guys in today. We were watching film. It's just the big plays. They drove the ball on West the first 2 drives and only came away with 1 touchdown because they had big plays. If we limit the big plays, it's going to be tough for them to score on us.
Another team that likes to spread 4 out.
Yep.
Right?
They're gonna throw it on us. Yep.
Yeah. Well, good luck tomorrow night. Thanks for the time tonight.
Yep, thank you.
All right, Duncan Furch with us, defensive coordinator for. Well, we got Bo coming up. Should we get him on cam?
Sure. Come here.
Come on up. That is the blondest hair I've ever seen. Phoebe, my daughter's got blonde hair, but Bo's got the blondest hair.
Yep, he's around all summer. He's at practices about once a week, so all the guys get to know him. You say hi?
And with that, we will send it to break. We'll be back and talk linebackers on Bobcat Live on KFJB-TV.
Wayward Social is the place for fun. With 20 lanes of bowling, leagues for all levels, great food and drink options, an awesome arcade, there is a ton of fun to be had at Wayward Social. And that's just on the inside. Step outside and enjoy patio life at Gutter Point with drinks, shuffleboard, live music, and fun atmosphere. Follow Wayward Social on Facebook for updates on specials and live music. It is all on South 6th Street in Marshalltown. Visit wayward-social.com to plan your next visit to the place for fun.
From preschool to graduation day, Marshalltown Community School District prepares students for success in a global world. Embrace the lead with curriculum that prepares students for tomorrow's challenges, giving your child unmatched college and career advantages. Embrace the lead by developing talents beyond the classroom through extracurricular opportunities and by focusing on student well-being and whole child development. Create a global learning community right here in Marshalltown. Learn more at marshalltown.k12.ia.us.
Back in on Bobcat Live from Wayward Social out on the Gutter Point Patio. Man, this is football weather, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Declan Green with us and Zach Wilder as well. Zach, I saw you in the spring, and I didn't know this about you, but you're very in touch with your culinary side, right?
Yep.
What's your specialty in the kitchen?
Oh, I can make anything, Right now, I do a lot of breakfast food.
Okay.
But after the season's over, I'm about to work at Tremont on the grill.
Oh, wow. Look at you, man. You already got it lined up. I like it.
Yep.
Yeah. It's kind of cool to see. I mean, we talk so much about the sports angle, but just, earning, earning the dual credits, and then also, we were there talking with your culinary arts teacher. I can't remember her name.
McGrew.
Yeah,
Yep.
and she talked about how some of the kids had already graduated from MCC, and they're, I mean, talk about those opportunities that you have in the classroom that you kind of really like to be able to have.
Yeah, the school has a lot to offer from the college. I'm enrolled in a few online classes just to help fill up my schedule, but that's helping me like get closer to my AA after high school. And the culinary really helped me because it's worth a lot of those credits, and it helps me go into a college that I want to go to because I'm thinking about going to DMAC for the culinary.
Awesome.
And yeah, McGrew's just an awesome teacher to have. Helped me get a lot of the culinary jobs that I've gotten.
Yeah, we need to have a Bobcat Live cooking session, and we'll get a Blackstone out here or something. Declan Green on with us. Declan, I don't know. Did you get many comments on your look the other night on Tuesday at the volleyball game?
Oh, yeah. Everybody was talking about it.
The pink out. I noticed you right away in the front row there. So
got to be loud. Show out for the
Who'd
ladies.
you borrow the crop top from?
My girlfriend Emerson.
It was a good win. Bobcats got the victory on Tuesday night. You guys got the win last Friday night. How fun was that one? 40-14.
Oh,
it felt great.
Never better.
Last year was a close game, but this year not really a contest, especially in the second half. You got a handoff as well on the offensive side of things, but both of you guys really the defensive specialists out there at linebacker. How would you kind of assess your games that you both had last week? Declan, you slid into kind of a new role for you this year. I know you've played linebacker a little bit in the past as well last year, but Coach just mentioned, you're kind of soaking it all in and doing well.
Yeah, last year I was a corner.
Okay.
But so this is my first year at linebacker. I didn't really have like the biggest plays, but I was just kind of flying around, helping out with tackles, doing what I could, and sticking to what I learned over the summer, and just doing my job basically.
Yeah. What's been the biggest thing that you've learned about linebacker that maybe is different from that corner spot?
You watch the O-linemen, not the receivers.
Yeah. Zach, you were second in tackles last year. You look really comfortable out there this year at that middle linebacker spot. Yeah. How good are you feeling right now heading into week 2?
I'm feeling pretty confident. There's definitely a lot I could improve on. Definitely more tackles. Next game, hopefully an interception. Still waiting for my first. Played linebacker most of my life, so it just comes naturally now.
Yeah. You look ahead to Waterloo East. I went to UNI, and I've called some games up there, state championship games as well, at the Unidome. There's just so many history. It's been there for about 50 years now that they've had the state playoffs there. Dave and I were actually looking at the 2009 highlights when the Bobcats were there and beat Dowling and went and played Iowa City High in the championship game. There's just a lot of history. Are you kind of looking forward to this experience tomorrow night?
Oh yeah, definitely. Everyone's super excited about it. It's all they're talking about. We get to play in the UNI Dome. But
yeah,
it'd definitely be better if we made it there during the playoffs.
Yep, for sure. Waterloo East tomorrow night. What do you know you got to do well at that linebacker spot tomorrow, Declan?
Oh, yeah, just reroute and get to my drop. I kind of struggled with it versus Ames. I'd reroute, but then I want to get to my drop, and 4 would just run like a hitch. And there wouldn't be anybody there, and they'd just get 5 yards automatically. So we worked on it in practice a lot this week. It wasn't just me who struggled with it. But, yeah, just getting to our drops, being in the right place at the right time, which is kind of the whole thing about linebacker.
yeah, for sure. Another team that I got mentioned to Coach that spreads it out. Zach, what do you prefer to play against? A team that's maybe going 4 wide, or do you like going against the flex bone in practice?
It's good to mix it up, but I'd probably rather go 4 wide. Definitely easier on reading.
Okay.
Reading the guards, seeing where the ball's going to go.
Yeah, for sure. Declan, when you're kind of reading the line, and you talked about moving from corner, coming in and seeing that line, what are kind of the big cues? Is it a guard moving, or what would it be for you that kind of maybe is an indication like, hey, they're running it right, they're going left, or whatever it is?
Yeah, so it's actually really simple. It's just the guard drops back. They're passing. They're passing with it. I mean, they can run a draw and everything, but that's not really my responsibility. I'm pass first.
Okay.
So I don't always really have to focus on the run. but they drop back. I know it's pass. I see them come down.
Mhm.
It's a run. And they'll pull. Anytime, they just kind of, you can tell.
Yeah. All right, what other activities are you involved in during the year, Declan?
I'll be going back out for wrestling. I missed my junior season with the ACL and track final year.
Awesome. Zach?
I do track.
Okay.
Yep.
And the culinary arts as well.
Yep, culinary.
Awesome. Hey, good luck tomorrow night. Best of luck as you guys look to go 2-0 on the season.
All right, thank you.
All right, Zach Wilder with us out here, Declan Green. That will wrap up our football portion. We're going to wrap things up when we come back. We've named our first ever Athletes of the Week. We'll let you know who that was when we come back right here on your home for the Cats, KFJB-TV.
McGregor's Furniture and Mattress is your local furniture store in Marshalltown. With their extensive inventory, you're sure to make a winning selection when you shop McGregor's for your bedroom, living room, and dining room furnishings. McGregor's has the right play for every room in your home. McGregor's Furniture and Mattress is proud to be your locally owned and operated furniture store since 1896 and very proud to support Bobcat Athletics again this season. McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, downtown Marshalltown, open 7 days a week.
At Sports Plus Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy Center, we customize each patient's treatment plan to their individual needs. What does that mean? It means that not every back or knee problem is treated the same, and that your program will be unique and designed especially for your needs or problem. This improves how quickly you will return to work or sports. The Sports Plus staff is encouraging and takes pride in your successful recovery. This is just one more reason why champions choose Sports Plus Physical Therapy as their favorite place to rehabilitate and train.
Back in one final time here on Bobcat Live. Big shout out to our very own Keith Stewart hanging out through the entire show. A busy night, volleyball going on, and all that good stuff. So be sure to get out there and support the Bobcats in action. And just yesterday, we announced our first ever Athletes of the Week as we named Kate Sandvik our female Athlete of the Week, as you see there on the screen. As, of course, she had a great night against Southeast Polk as she went 6-0, 6-0 in her singles and 6-1, 6-0 in the doubles. As she was our female Athlete of the Week. And our male Athlete of the Week had a big night Friday night. 3 rushing touchdowns for Tyler England as the Cats steamrolled the Ames Little Cyclones 40-14. The final, all brought to you by Opa Grill and Adlin Engraving and Screen Print Company, as we award a $25 gift certificate to Opa, and the athletes will receive a T-shirt from Adlin Engraving as well. Coming up tomorrow night, we've got football on the road from the Unidome as 6:30 is the pregame show. Kickoff at 7:30. The Trojans and the Bobcats will battle it out. Looking forward to having you along for that one tomorrow night. That'll wrap up Bobcat Live. Thanks so much to our producer, Dave Braga. I'm Brandon Lewis. You've been watching Bobcat Live from Wayward Social right here on your home for the Cats, KFJB-TV.